everybody, Lucas Haneman here. Welcome to this week's episode of Guitar Tone Tuesday. I'm here once again with my friend Ted Brown from Blackwood Guitars. Hello, Ted. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Glad to be back.
Yes, good morning to you too. So you just don't stop making guitars, man. You're always coming up with something new, something fresh, and you're back again with two new Blackwood guitars, right?
Two new models. Yeah, I'm actually trying to nail down my model line after many years of experimentation. And this is one of the ones that I think that you're going to see a lot more of.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's good to streamline, but you only get there by trying a whole bunch of different things out, right?
That's right.
And this one is really, really nice. This is a very well-balanced guitar. So for those who don't know, this shape of guitar is a small jumbo, or this is Ted's take on a small jumbo.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, and it's really a very well-balanced guitar. There's no frequency that's really sticking out as being overly abundant, and that's a very nice thing. It's just beauty all the way around in terms of the balance of this instrument. So why don't we talk about this? What are you calling this model?
It's the small jumbo, or SJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's made out of babinga on the body.
Okay, let's take a look at that, because this thing is like Stripe City, right?
yeah, it's worth taking a look. Yeah, that was a rare piece that I found, and I did curly maple on the binding to set it off even more.
Yeah.
And an Adirondack top.
And we have a sound port too.
Oh yes.
Here, right?
Yeah. And a little bit of razzle dazzle here if you turn it forward towards the camera. Yeah. We've got abalone on either side of Macassar here. Something I don't usually do. I don't usually dress them up too much, but I got looking at that. I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Sharp dressed guitar, right? It's really cool. It's very cool. And what about the neck? So I know you usually do like a lamination thing.
It's laminated. It's black cherry and maple up the center. The lamination makes it stronger and stable.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, the neck feels good. I would say it's a nice medium neck, like not too big, not too small. Nice, just feels natural in the hand, right? It's a good neck. And you've also been doing some upgrades over on this end of the guitar too, right?
Yeah, we're using 510s on all of the. This is what I call my player series, or my premium series of guitars, and I'm using Goto 510s.
Yes.
Something else I didn't mention, that down the length of the neck are 2 carbon rods on either side of the truss rod, and that stiffens things up and adds for vibration transfer.
Yeah.
Another thing unique to a Blackwood now is you get a reinforcement down through the heel of the neck, and that stops it from stretching. And these guitars won't ever need a neck reset, so I think I've engineered that part out.
Yeah, that's really cool. And these are like a bolt-on type?
Yeah, it's a double bolt-on, and it's a double wall guitar as well. So this guitar is solid from end to end. If you were tired, you could sit on it.
Don't recommend it.
Don't recommend it, but you could. It's that strong.
Wow.
And if you look in the porthole, you can see that there's a. They won't be able to really see it from the camera, but there's a nice big C block in there, so that my neck block, instead of being just attached to the front of the body, it's also attached to the top and the bottom, so there's no way you can get neck jacking. So,
okay. Well, that's very, very cool. I think it's about time that we hear this guitar, and then we'll come back and check out another one of Ted's new creations. So this one's fresh off the bench, right, Ted?
Absolutely. It hasn't even gone through what we call cleanup yet. It's what I call first strung.
Right.
It's been all assembled. It's more or less 95% done. But then you go over and you look for little dings or things that you need to clean up and adjustments. I normally leave the guitar to stretch for at least a week, and then you can look at action. Before that, it's just doing all kinds of stuff because it doesn't know it's a guitar yet.
So like this guitar is like just a few days old.
Yes,
Still got the shop
correct.
dust on it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. That's very, and you know what? For a brand new guitar, like wow, big huge voice. I mean, talk about big, round, full. This is something special. Now, to show you guys how big this guitar truly is, take a look at the sides, the depth of these sides. This is some big stuff here. So what's the depth of this guitar?
It's a full 5-inch.
5-inch.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I wanted a guitar that would speak, and so two things will do that. Depth will help,
Yeah.
and Adirondack top,
Okay.
which is really loud.
Yeah, red spruce, Adirondack. Yeah, it's loud for sure. I mean, you guys are gonna hear this thing with a pick, when I do my demo of it, and man, oh man, oh man, it really, really sounds huge, 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 huge. So okay, so we got Adirondack top. This is kind of a slope shoulder dread.
Yeah, it's a slope shoulder dread.
With a slightly curvier waist. Is that right?
Yeah. That's my the Blackwood twist to it.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit of a modified dreadnought kind
I
of thing.
find that if I'm blunt, the square shoulder dreads look like a suitcase.
Yeah.
They're not very attractive. And as when I draw these, I draw them by hand and eye, and I just can't help but put a bit more waist in than what you see on a commercial guitar. So you're absolutely right. There's it's tighter by maybe half an inch at the waist.
You know what? It looks better to have a kind of curvier waist, I think, and it's more comfortable because it sits a little lower in your lap. So even though it's a big guitar, it doesn't feel as big as it would have if it was just a standard square,
Fair enough, yeah.
waistless dreadnought or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's really cool. And then what are the back and sides on this guitar here?
This is Indian rosewood, a particularly nice set. Really nice striping with a lighter stripe down the middle, which I like.
Sapwood, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's mated to a neck that is walnut with maple down the center, laminated for strength and for stability.
Right. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Goto 510s, those are the top notch of Goto tuners.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, so you got these new guitars coming out, and this one has a sound port, as you guys probably have seen.
Yeah.
Laminated neck, all that good stuff. But also, you've got something cool coming up this summer, right? You're going to be part of a guitar show?
Oh yeah, I'm lucky to be part of it. It's the Wakefield Guitar Show, the weekend of August 16th, being run by Josiah de Jong, who is the daughter of the gentleman Sergei de Jong, who taught me guitar making. So if you can make it to that show, you're going to see all of the higher end makers in Eastern Ontario and some incredible players.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be in that crowd. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pop by, maybe play some guitars, that kind of thing, and meet some people. I would really love to come out. If you guys are in Quebec or Ottawa or anywhere in Ontario, you guys should try to make the trip for that show. It's going to be, August 16th to 18th, I think?
August 16th to 18th.
Yeah.
People like Linda Manzer, who's number one. This girl started in New York years and years ago. She actually knew Jimi Hendrix.
I never knew that about her.
Yeah, she's a very cool lady.
Yeah.
And she makes guitars to die for. Michael Greenfield is coming down from Montreal.
Amazing.
Sergei de Jong, who I mentioned, who was my teacher. And I could go on and on. There's more than 20 makers coming out. So
Yeah, that's very cool. Well, congratulations on that, Ted, and thank you so much for being on the show again. It's always
Thank
good to
you.
see you.
Good
It's
to
always
see you.
fun to do this, So, guys, check out the clip of this guitar. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think of these beautiful Blackwood guitars in the comment section down below. We'll see everybody again next Tuesday. Take it easy.